My thumb hovered over the reply button. Heart hammering in my chest, a cold dread spreading like frost. I typed, erased, typed again. Finally, I sent, "Hope you and James enjoy." The words felt like shards of glass on my tongue. I stared at the screen, waiting for the familiar 3 dots to bubble up, but nothing came, just silence, heavy, like the weight of the wedding band I twisted nervously on my finger. Claire had been distant for weeks. Her laughter clipped, her eyes darting away whenever I asked about her day. The office had been her excuse. Late nights, urgent projects, always James, that co-worker with the easy grin and tailored suits. I'd met him once at a company dinner, his hand lingering on her arm as he whispered something that made her laugh too loudly. I told myself it meant nothing. Just work. Just colleagues. But now, at 10:17 p.m., holding her message, doubt gnawed at me like a starving dog. The apartment was oppressively quiet. Every creak of the floorboards, every hum of the fridge, amplified. I paced, city lights streaking across the rain-smeared window. Her perfume lingered on the couch, jasmine, with a sharper note like regret. I poured a whiskey, glass cold in my hand, and sank into the armchair where we used to tangle together, her head on my chest, talking until dawn about nothing. Those nights felt like someone else's life. I tried to rationalize it. Claire was ambitious. Late meetings weren't new. James was her project lead. Nothing more. But the memory of her phone buzzing at 2 a.m. last week, her quick swipe to silence it, clawed at me. She'd said it was her sister. Her sister never texted that late. I wanted to believe her. Needed to, because the alternative I wasn't ready to face. My phone pinged again. A new message. What's that supposed to mean? I'm working. Pulse spiking. A mix of relief and suspicion. She'd seen my text, she'd answered. But the words felt offensive, too quick, like she'd been caught. I typed back, "Have a good night." Hit send before I could overthink it. Fingers trembling. Whiskey burned my throat as I waited. Nothing. I couldn't stay still. I grabbed my coat, stepping into the cold rain, city neon blurred in the downpour. I didn't know where I was going until halfway to her office. The glass tower loomed, imposing like judgment itself. The lobby was empty. The security guard barely glanced up as I lingered, peering through rain-slicked windows. No lights on her floor. No late meeting. My stomach twisted. A sick churn of betrayal. Back home, I checked her location on our shared app. Safety measure, not spying. Heard up pulse at a downtown hotel, velvet ropes, overpriced cocktails. My mind raced. James's hand on her arm, her laugh. The red lipstick she hadn't worn in years. I want to call her, scream, demand answers. Instead, I froze, staring at that blinking dot. Each pulse hammered against my heart. The door slammed open at 10:04 a.m. Claire stood there, drenched, coat clinging like guilt, eyes wide, mascara smudged, as if she'd been crying. "What the hell was that text?" she demanded, voice shaking. "You think I'm cheating?" I said, whiskey glass in hand, voice low and raw. Her face crumpled, but no answer. She dropped her bag, zipper catching the light, and I saw it. A flash of red silk tucked carelessly inside, a scarf I didn't recognize. "Where were you, Claire?" I pressed, stepping closer. The air between us thick with unspoken accusations. "A meeting," she said, voice cracking, looking away, fingers twisting the hem of her coat. "With James." I said sharply, "I went to your office. It was dark. No meeting." My words hit like stones, each one shattering the fragile space between us. Her breath hitched. For a moment, I thought she might break, confess, let the truth spill like the rain outside. Instead, she laughed. "Hollow. Brutal. You checked on me. Do you hear yourself? You're paranoid. Then why is your location at the Meridian Hotel?" I held up my phone. Her face went pale, lips parting, but no words came. Finally, a whisper. "It's not what you think. James, he's going through something. He needed to talk. Drinks, that's all. Drinks at a hotel at midnight." My voice was flat, but inside I unraveled, Anger, heartbreak, desperate need to believe her tangled together. Why didn't you tell me? I asked, because I knew you'd act like this, she snapped, tears spilling now. You don't trust me. Never have. I wanted to scream that she'd given me no reason to trust her. Every late night, every dodged question, every glance at her phone had cut away at our bond. But the words stuck in my throat, choked by memories of our wedding, her promise of forever under a sky full of stars. Show me your phone, I said, the demand slipping out, her eyes widened, panic flashing. That's when I knew. Hesitation, her hand twitching toward her bag. Secret guarded there. Mark, please, she said, voice breaking. Don't do this. But I was already moving. Her bag was in my hands before she could stop me. She lunged, but I was faster. Pulling out her phone, the screen lit with dozens of texts from James. Miss you already? Last night was incredible. Can't wait to see you again. Each one a dagger, carving away at the life we'd built. Claire sobbed, reaching for me. I stepped back, phone trembling. How long? My voice cold, hollow. It was a mistake, she choked out. It didn't mean anything. I love you, Mark, I swear. The words tasted like ash. I scrolled further. Another message stopped me cold. Tell him tonight, or I will. Sent an hour ago. I looked at her, the woman I'd loved for 7 years, and saw a stranger. He's making you choose. I whispered. What's it going to be, Claire? Her eyes met mine, and in them I saw the truth she couldn't say. She'd already chosen. Rain pounded outside, relentless. I set the phone down and walked past her, out into the night, leaving the fragments of our life behind.